Hello family, Salt back with this video to show you that cannibalism is being openly mocked on the local news network station. In this video that you're about to watch, they are laughing and joking about cannibalism. They're saying that the left is using climate change as an excuse to blame every single thing on it, even cannibalism, and that according to them, we only have the next 2 to 3 years to start eating people. Take a look at this video.
Global cooling.
Our world is on fire.
It's on fire. And we're, by the way, we only have 9 years left now.
Whoa.
Used to be global cooling. Yeah,
10,
that was 2019. So we're ticking down.
Take a look at this, though. Extreme weather can also, apparently, according to ABC News, lead to a rise in heart disease. Look at this headline. Rise in heart disease may be explained by extreme weather conditions. And in the subhead, this is great. Study not clear on why temperature shifts correlated with more heart attacks.
There you go. So you've got heart attacks and extreme weather. Extreme weather being an obvious one. Another one, there's a laundry list of things the left blames climate change for. Here's another one. Mass migration. And here's an explanation. Here's Vice President Harris talking about migration.
We are focused on addressing both the acute factors and the root causes of migration. And I believe this is an important distinction. We must focus on both. First, the acute factors, the catastrophes that are causing people to leave right now, the hurricanes, the pandemic, the drought, and extreme food insecurity. And then there are the long-standing issues, the root causes. And I'm thinking of corruption, violence, and poverty, the lack of economic opportunity, the lack of climate adaptation and climate resilience.
We heard the same thing about extremism in Afghanistan. The Taliban and Al-Qaeda, they're picking up rifles because they can't grow their crops. Extremism, also climate change.
What's happening to the southern border, see, it's not their fault. It's the climate. It's not the economy in Nicaragua. It's the climate. Which makes sense, by the way. So now we're talking about heart disease, mass migration. How about obesity? It only makes sense. Obesity, also at the mercy of our climate. Watch.
A new study showing how climate change, specifically higher temperatures, is making our children more inactive and more obese. The study published in journal Temperature found today's children are 30% less aerobically fit than their parents were at their age. Fewer children are reaching the World Health Organization's recommendation of 60 minutes of exercise a day.
Are they saying because it's warmer outside, the kids aren't going outside?
It could be because you had a national lockdown for a good chunk of the last couple of years, or video games, or whatever.
No, it's not your kids playing Xbox for 6 hours.
Right.
No, or your multiple trips to McDonald's, which I'm guilty of. It's climate change. Parents, it's not your fault. Keep them inside.
You thought we couldn't be more absurd, right?
Get this one.
Heart attacks, mass migration, obesity. We've only just gotten started. You know what's climate change has caused?
You don't know.
No, people are out here eating people because of the climate. Look at this headline from Business Insider. Scientists suggest the climate crisis could lead to considering eating human flesh. Cannibalism.
Wow.
Because of the weather.
Cannibalism could be a way to prepare for a future in which supplies of some major food staples are wiped out. If we come to the point where we're looking at human corpses for food sources, we're going to have a larger problems on our hands. It will mean that we failed to mitigate the climate crisis.
Hey, I'm just doing the math on this real quickly, Pete. So, like, we're down to 9. Is that what you said? We're down to 9 until the launch of humanity?
Yeah, 9 years.
So, we got to start eating people in a couple of years. We're probably like 2 or 3 years from eating people.
Mm-hmm.
If we don't pass some massive climate change legislation, quick, cannibalism.
We're going to have larger, I'd say we're 3-4 years away from eating people. On her timeline, if it's going that way, what other option are we going to have?
So if we just add it all up, okay, we're going to get fat, we're going to have heart attacks, we're going to start eating each other in about 3 years if we don't pass some climate change legislation.
It's the perfect enemy. It's ever present. And it's never solved, but we have to do everything in our power to address it, even though we can't address it. And politicians get to blame everything on it.
Look, man, pass some bills or you're going to make Mother Nature really angry. Yeah. The planet doesn't like it.
You're looking tasty right now.
I just love how God always comes back and confirms his word. We literally just got through talking about this on this channel, and here it is on mainstream news. And guess who else eat people? Zombies eat people. And I wonder if they pushing this so heavily because they know something that we don't know. We've all had these zombie dreams for the last 2 years now. So are they trying to push this whole cannibalism thing heavily so that they can have a backdoor excuse to say the reason why people started eating people because climate change and there was no food, nothing would grow, so they resulted into eating people? It has to be a motive why they're so heavily pushing this. Maybe they know something that we don't know, but God has been revealing to us in our dreams and visions. That's just me thinking out loud. I don't really know. I just know something is to this, that it has went so mainstream and they're pushing it so heavily. As you can see, these are all different people from different walks of life, and I don't think that God is just giving us these zombie dreams to ignore for a reason. And as you know, I also had my own zombie dreams myself, and I posted about it. In my dream, I was shown Obama was the beast of Revelations, and he could shapeshift. And the Lord was prophesying to him in that dream that it's two of him, and the fake him, the clone of Obama, is going to die. And I believe the Lord was trying to expose that that's how the beast is going to take the major head wound and live. He's going to act like he's God and he's raised from the dead on 3 days like Jesus, but really it's just the fake clone that takes the head wound, and then he waits 3 days later and he resurfaces, and God was just showing me that in my dream. So I've had zombie dreams as well. And then what makes it matters worse, CDC also came out with a how to survive a zombie apocalypse, and so this has been out for a minute now. And so I just really believe in my spirit this is more than just, oh, zombies is cute, cannibalism is cute, ha ha ha, let's make this go mainstream. It gotta be something more to it, because God wouldn't not have prepared all of us all over the world for no reason at all. It has to be more to this. God bless you. In my vision, I forgot to say this, the clone Obama died during a zombie outbreak. It had went viral on the news, and he was sitting there giving an interview about this breaking news of a zombie outbreak. So take a look at that video if you haven't watched it yet.